Yeah, he. Hear thee. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NextGen720, and I am back with another video. You hear that? I'm starting to sound like myself again. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, before I start today's video, I want to give a huge shout out, like I said, to my Patreon supporters. I just made one. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, first of all, you know what I mean? First of all, shout out to you. Hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. But like I said, the creator of Bgst, Bgst, the multiplayer podcast, broadband bullies, and other things, you know what I mean, that I've created. And I worked with a lot of pro Xbox, just a lot of people within the gaming community that I work with. You know what I mean, like I said, I started this Patreon not just for myself, because I'm wanting to license the broadband. I'm trying to get a radio station. Like I said, I'm trying to do a lot of things, and you have to crawl before you walk. You know what I mean? So for those that are getting up, supporting Patreon, I appreciate it. I'm gonna shout you guys out in 1 second. But even if you don't like me, not a fan of me for whatever reason, you know what I mean? You may like, Porter Rock. You may like D, but like I said, we all get together, and they split it at the end of the month. And again, with that, they can take their money and put it, back into their channels, whether it's, with mics, Elgatos, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to get their chest waxed. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not a selfish guy, but shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? That already got behind me in the vision that what I want to do here. So I want to give a quick shout out to my man Colonius King, who pledged $20. I appreciate it. My man Dave, who pledged $10. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. My bro Gary Lee, shout out to you. Pledged $2. Sean Davis pledged $2. My man Soldier Effect pledged $10. Shout out to you guys right there. Now listen, I want to clear this up right now, because you always gonna have the weirdos and the haters, right? Had one guy, and then probably the same guy in my comment section, and that was on Twitter. You know what I mean? With those, that's why I say he's a hater, because he know how I get down. People that rock out with me know how I get down. I don't charge anybody anything to play with me. My parties are always open. You know what I mean? I don't put a barricade between me and my subscribers. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm a celebrity. I'm not one of them type dudes. You know what I mean? But like I said, I have certain brackets there. If you want to say, like I said, I'm trying to stir up. Like you said, it's hard. People are scared to go against the broadband bullies. But other guys build their teams and stuff, and every Friday we have face-offs, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you're a Patreon, and maybe you want to kill Crap, or whoever the case may be. Maybe you want to kill K-Maker, he talks too much. Maybe you want to get that deep about the CUDA cores, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's like $5. But again, my parties are always open. What happens is, they pull up very quick, especially if I'm on Gears and I'm on Halo, you know what I mean? Those, like I said, get down and support. Like I said, I'm thankful to anybody, you know what I mean? But you get present over somebody else. That's all. You know what I mean? I don't charge anybody to play with me. Not like that. You know what I mean? But like I said in the day, I'm trying to put together stream teams. Well, I have one, broadband bullies, and every Friday we go against other people. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to get into this dog and me out or something. Don't make a difference. Like I said, my party's always open, so to stop with the weirdo stuff. I don't charge anybody any money to play with me. Stop. All right? Stop. All right? But like I said, my party's full up rigged with the games. Gears is only 10 people. You know what I mean? But those that rock out with the Patreon, you there. You know what I mean? You get present over somebody else. That's all. I'm not saying you're better than anybody else, but that's all that I'm saying. Just thank you for getting behind me and believing in what I'm trying to do. Anyway, on to today's video. I had to get that disclaimer out there right quick. I'll start with my man, Mr. Godly. Thank you for the donation. And my man, Scottish Swimmer. Shout out to you guys. On to today's video. Destiny 2. Now, listen. I've been very vocal with Destiny 2. Why is that? Because of the comment they made that they don't know if they're going to support the Xbox One X at launch. You know what I mean? So I felt some type of way about that. So I wasn't going to buy it initially, right? Now, I didn't get into Destiny 1 because I didn't like the beta. And I said, this generation, I'm only going to buy what I know I'm going to play, what I like. You know what I mean? I didn't care for the beta on Destiny 1. And another thing I wasn't a big fan of, that it was a cross gen game, which I mean the game was on the 360 and the game was on the PS3. You know what I mean? Now, initially, the Bungie said, the game was only 30 frames because it had to be on the PS3 and the 360. Well, that's not the case to be, because the game is still 30 frames. So I'm gonna come to that in a minute, okay? So I downloaded the beta. You guys know I'm getting the streaming. Everybody's on it. I'm playing the story. I'm getting familiar with my. I picked a hunter. I'm getting familiar with how to do my super move, my super charge. It's okay so far. It's okay, right? I do the multiplayer, the Crucible, whatever the case. Now I'm level 20. I don't know if it's a high level, low level, I don't know yet. But I'm running with some people, and boom, we ran straight through it. Bam. But next go at it, I don't know, these guys were level 1, 1.5. I was on that. We was on that same boss for like an hour. I quit and went to you know what I mean. I quit and went to hop back on gears that night. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Now listen. Now I always said that I don't care about frames per second. I'm a graphics guy. Now being that now I'm getting back into shooters. I'll give you an example. Halo, even Gears. I can tell that those games move much faster than Destiny 2. It's very slow, very, very slow. Now, that's kind of odd for a shooter to be 30 frames. I mean, and again, I'm starting to see why people say, more frames, it's more fluid, it's more faster. Not saying Destiny's a bad game, but if you like into competitive shooters, and X, Y, and Z, the game is very slow. Now, this gameplay you see in the background is the first time me trying to multiplayer. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I just said, well, I'm gonna give you guys a rough clip just to talk over it right quick. You know what I mean? I've gotten better since then, but again, it's very slow. But I will say this though, to me it's like the gift and the curse, because I stopped initially playing a lot of first person. They just make me dizzy, just give me motion sickness. This here is kind of slow, you know what I mean? Like it's very slow, very slow. I know Bungie, I don't think they have a game that's 60 frames. If I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but all the games they make, like I said, 30 frames. Graphically, it looks better than the first Destiny. I can tell from the onset, it looks better graphically than the first Destiny. You know what I mean? So I imagine what it's going to look like on the Xbox, where it's probably going to look amazing. Like I said, being I'm getting into the streaming thing, I might just hop on this. Now, people say it's very addictive when you get the grinding and getting your gear and all that stuff. See, I don't know much about the equipment yet. You know what I mean? I know Mooch and them guys, they big on Destiny. They talk so much trash about Destiny. And he got into it last, with the Destiny 1, you know what I mean? Now, we can arguably say this is probably the most successful multiplayer that came out this generation, which is from talking about Destiny, you know what I mean? Like a new IP. Destiny 1 came out in 2014. It's 2017. People are still on Destiny 1, you know what I mean? With all the map packs, the gears, all the DLC. This is a $1 billion franchise again, you know what I mean? Activision, Lord, they stay on top. They got the duty and they got this. They got the eating. You know what I mean? Two huge games. You know what I mean? But so, like I said, I have a hate and a love and hate relationship with it. You know what I mean? The second time I played the Crucible was very boring. You know what I mean? The first time, maybe because I was ran through, it was doing good, was getting my kills, learning maps. But the second time I played it, oh man, it was horrible. Like I said, I'm a hunter, you know what I mean? Like what I'm doing, like I said, as long as the beta's up, I'm gonna try to pick another class and see which one I like better. I'm gonna try to Titan. I heard the Warlock wasn't that good, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm just gonna try different things, man. Different things. Like I'm just like I said, look, like it's very slow, you know what I mean? Very slow. Now, like I said, this is the first time I played it, you know what I mean? And this footage you see is the first time you're running through it, you know what I mean? Capture the flag or whatever the case may be. So, and it's only 4v4, you know what I mean? Now, again, the game was only 30 frames. I don't know if that's, they could have more people besides 4v4, you know what I mean? Is that by design, the game's engine, or what, But, anyway, because I'm about to get the hell up out of here. This is your boy Next Gen 720. So far, like, I don't know. I'm like maybe 60-40 that I may get and buy it, you know what I mean? 60-40, you know what I mean? But like you say, it depends on if everybody in my crew get it, you know what I mean? Like I know little bro, King's Blood Gaming, I think he's a Destiny fan, you know what I mean? So most likely they get it, and whatever you play on the stream, I'm gonna get it too, you know what I mean? But also I picked up Fortnite. I'm gonna give you guys my first impression of Fortnite too. Picked it up last night, was streaming that for a while. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Like again, I'm gonna leave all the links down below to the swing by the website. Like I said, I do give away free codes to the most active user on the site, on the forums. You know, what I mean, I got that popping on. Like I said again, also check out the Patreon. $1 will feed the game for the year. I'm gonna feed the children shit. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm about to get the hell up out of here, and as I always say, bang bang. Damn dog.
Zone C lost.